Jai Hind to all. Myself Dr. Sunil Lajoria. I am Associate Professor in the Department of Food Technology, Swami Vivekananda Subharti University, Meerut. In this lecture, I will discuss about the Euler's equation for motion. I have already discussed about the Bernoulli's equation in my previous lecture. Now in this lecture, I will derive the equation of Euler's for motion and how to derive the Bernoulli's equation from the Euler's equation of motion. Okay. Now, Euler's equation of motion, here you can see that consider a steady flow of an ideal fluid along the stream tube. This is the fluid elements we have considered for the derivation of Euler's equation for motion. Separate out a small element of fluid cross-sectional area dA and length ds. This is the fluid elements we have considered for the Euler's equation of motion. The length is ds, area is dA. From the stream tube as a free body from the moving fluid. This figure shows such a small element Lm. This is Lm, small elements of fluid of cross-sectional area dA and length ds. Area dA and length ds. Now let us consider P is the pressure on the element at L. P is the pressure we have considered for this section L. P plus dP is the pressure on the element at M. We have considered pressure P plus dP on the section mm. And V is the velocity of fluid elements. We have considered the velocity. This is the streamline and this is the direction of flow. Okay, this is the fluid elements we have considered for the Euler's equation of motion derivation, and these are the terms we have considered. Now the external forces tending to accelerate the fluid element in the direction of streamline are as follows. What we have to determine for the Euler's equation of motion? We have to determine all the forces, masses and accelerations, and we will apply the Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion, forces is equal to the mass into acceleration. Now firstly we will determine the total forces on the fluid elements. First is the net pressure force in the direction of flow. First one is the net force in the direction of flow. Here you can see that this is the pressure force and this is the net pressure force in the direction of flow. P dA minus P plus dP into dA. How these terms comes? P dA minus P plus dP dA. P dA minus P dA minus dP dA. TPD. PDA cancel out by PDA, remaining terms this. So this is force, this is the net pressure force in the direction of flow. Now second force is the on weight of the component, on weight of the fluid element in the direction of flow. There are only two forces acting on the fluid elements. First is the net pressure force along with the direction of flow. Second is the weight, self weight of the fluid elements in the direction of flow. Okay. Now this is the component of the weight of the fluid elements. What is this? And how comes from this? Rho G D A D S cos theta. This one. Weight. We have already discussed in my previous lecture. Now, what is weight? Weight is the mass into G. Weight is equal to the mass into G. Mass is equal to volume into density into Z. Density, volume into G. Here rho Z volume of that particular fluid elements. Volume is area into length. Volume, area into length. Rho Z, this one, and this is the area into length of the component of that particular fluid element. Here you can see that this is a fluid elements we have cut it out, and now in this fluid elements this is the weight. Suppose that this is the weight, dW is equal to rho G dA into ds, and this one here we can see that, suppose that this is the flow of direction, and this is the weight theta. Now the component of this weight, this one and this one is equal to dW cos theta. This is dW sin theta, this one. Now we will consider the weight of the fluid element in the direction of flow. Here we have considered the rho G dA area of that particular elements and ds cos theta. Because of that, this is the opposite of the flow of direction, therefore the sign comes negative. This is the negative minus rho G dA dz. Here rho G dA ds cos theta. Now what is the dz over ds? Dz over ds. Cos theta is equal to dz over ds from this triangle. Cos theta is equal to dz over ds. Putting these values in this equation. Now minus rho G dA over ds, dz over ds, ds से ds cancel. Remaining terms minus rho G dA dz, minus rho G dA into dz. Mass of the fluid elements is equal to rho dA ds. Mass, simple. Mass rho dA ds, volume into density, volume dA into ds into rho. This one, this is the mass. This is the mass. We have determined the total forces on the fluid elements and mass of the fluid elements. Now the acceleration of the fluid elements. What is the acceleration? We all know about the acceleration. Change in the velocity per unit time. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity per unit time. Now the ds multiply in the numerator and the denominator, so that we can convert the acceleration from this with respect to the time to with respect to the distance. Here ds over dt. What is this? This is the velocity, distance per unit time, velocity and dv over ds. Now for the Euler's equation of motion is totally based on the Newton's second law of motion, and in this law only three terms comes. First is the force, second mass, third is the acceleration. And now we have determined all these three terms, force, mass and acceleration. Now applying the Newton's second law of motion. According to the Newton's second law of motion, force is equal to mass into acceleration. We have already calculated the force, mass and acceleration. Now simple, putting all these values in this equation. Simple. Forces is this, minus dp minus rho g dA dz is equal to mass p dA ds into v dv over ds. And after this equation, dividing both sides rho dA, then we will get, suppose that dividing rho dA this upon rho dA rho dA. Simple. dA cancelled out, dA rho dA cancelled out, rho dA cancelled out, and the remaining terms is minus dp over rho minus g dz into v into dv. ds से ds cancel, rho से rho cancel, v dv. Okay, now by rearranging this equation converts into this equation, and this equation is known as the Euler's equation of motion, and is in the form of differential equation, So this is the derived Euler's equation for motion. Now we have already derived the Bernoulli equation in the last lecture. Now in this slides I will tell you about the how to derive the Bernoulli equation from the Euler's equation of motion. We have already derived the Euler's equation of motion. What is the Euler's equation of motion? dp over rho plus v dv plus rho v dv plus z dz is equal to 0. This is the Euler's equation of motion. Now we have to integrate of these equations. This equation, by integrating, we have obtained p upon rho plus v square upon 2 plus gz is equal to constant. Dividing by g, p upon rho g plus v square upon 2g plus z is equals to constant. Here rho g is what? Rho g is the specific weight of the liquid. Then p upon w plus v square upon 2g plus z is equals to constant. This is, please remember, this is the Bernoulli's equation. Bernoulli's equation, and we can also write this Bernoulli equation for two section P1 upon W plus V square V1 square upon 2G plus Z1 is equal to P2 upon W plus V2 square over 2G plus Z2. This is the Bernoulli's equation. Okay, this is the Bernoulli equation which is derived from the Euler's equations. Now we will do the some numericals on the basis of Bernoulli's equations. Okay. Now, first numerical is based on the Bernoulli equations, and in this numericals we have to find the intensity of pressure at section 2. Suppose that first of all we read the problems. The water is flowing through a pipe having diameter 20 centimeter. In any pipe, water is flowing which having the diameter 20 centimeter and 10 centimeter at section 1 and 2 respectively. This is section first, this is section 2. In the section first, diameter is 20 centimeter. At the section 2, diameter is 10 centimeter. Okay. The rate of flow through pipe is 35 liters per second. The rate of flow है rate of flow is equal to 35 liter per second. ठीक. The section 1 is 6 meter above the datum line. Section 1 is 6 meter above the datum line. This is the datum line and 6 meter above section 1. And section 2 is 4 meter above the datum line. If the pressure at section 1 is in this section, the pressure is given is 39.24 Newton per centimeter square, then what is the intensity of pressure at section 2? P2. We have to find the intensity of pressure at section 2. Now we will see the solution of this numerical. At section 1, first of all, we will write all the given data. At section 1, D1 is 20 centimeter. Before applying the numerical, before doing the numerical, we have to do all the units. All the units should be the same either in MKS system or in CTS systems. Now we have to convert the centimeter to the meter in MKS system. Diameter 20 centimeter convert into 0.2 meter. Area, using this diameter we can find the area. Area is pi by 4 r square. R value this pi by 4 d square. Sorry, pi by 4 d square. Area is equal to pi by 4 d square or pi r square. Okay, but here the diameter is given, therefore we will take this formula pi by 4 d square. Pi by 4 d square, the value 0.0314 meter square. Pressure is also given 39.24 Newton per centimeter square, which is Newton per meter square. Z1 is given, D2 is given 0.10 meter. At section 2, similarly, area A2 0.00785 meter square, Z2 4 meter square. To find P2, to find the intensity of pressure at section 2. Now, first of all, we have to calculate the rate of flow, which is also given in the numerical. What is the flow? 35 liter per second, but you have to convert into the meter per second, meter cube per second, and by dividing the 1000 we have find the 0.035 meter cube per second. This is the rate of flow, and using the rate of flow and area, we can calculate the velocity at the different sections. Velocity is equal to QYA. We know about the rate of flow. What is the rate of flow? Rate of flow. Rate of flow is equal to area into velocity. Area into velocity. Here velocity is not given in this numerical, but for find the intensity of pressure in the Bernoulli equation, we need the velocity. Therefore, using this formula, firstly we will calculate the velocity using this formula. Velocity is equal to Q by A. Q by A. For first section, Q by area becomes A1. For section 2, area becomes A2. After these values, we will get the value of the V1 and V2. Okay. Now applying the Bernoulli's equation at section 1 and 2. 1 and 2, we know this is the formula for the Bernoulli's equation. Putting all these values in this formula, and after calculating, we will get the P2. P2 is 40.27 Newton per centimeter square. This is the pressure at the section 2, which in this numerical we have to find what is the intensity of pressure at section 2. ठीक है. Now next numerical. Now in the next numerical, in this numerical we have find the velocity head at section 1 and 2 and also rate of discharge. This is some different numerical from the previous numericals. Now let us see. First, a pipe through which water is flowing is having diameter 20 centimeter. This is pipe. Diameter is 20 centimeter and 10 centimeter at the cross sections 1 and 2 respectively. This is the section 1. This is section 2. Section 1 having the diameter 20 centimeter. Section 2 having the diameter 10 centimeter. The velocity of water at section 1 is 4 meter per second. Here in this section the velocity is given 4 meter per second. Find the velocity at section, find the velocity head at section 1 and 2 and also rate of discharge according to this numerical. Now first of all, the given data is diameter 0.2 meter. Using this diameter, we can find the area pi by 4 d1 square pi by 4.2 square, which gives the 0.0314 meter square. Velocity v1 4 meter per square, which is given in the problem. Diameter d2 0.1 meter, which is also given, and using this diameter we can find the area at the section 2. A2 is equal to pi by 4.1 square, which is 0.00785 meter square. First, velocity head at section 1. We can find velocity head at section 1 easily because V1 is given we know 9.81. So putting these values 4 into 4 upon 2 into 9.81 and we will get the velocity head 0.815 at section 1. Okay. Now in the section 2, velocity head V2 square over 2g. V2 square over 2g. Now the problem is this. What is the value of 2g? Because the value of V2 is not given in the numerical. One equation, two unknown, we are not able to solve the problem. So, firstly, we will calculate the value of V2, then find the velocity head at section 2. What is the procedure to find the V2? Here, the equation of continuity equation. Continuity equation, according to the continuity equation, A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. After rearranging this, V2 is equal to A1 V1 over A2. Putting the value A1 V1 A2 in this numerical, and we will get the V2, which are needed for the finding the velocity head at section 2, which is 16 meter per second. And now similarly, velocity head at a section 2, V2 square over 2g, putting the value of V2 over 2g, after putting this value and after calculation, we will get the velocity head at section 2. This. Okay, now next, rate of discharge. Also find the rate of discharge. We also know that rate of discharge is equal to AV, area into velocity. But for the two sections, area rate of discharge is equal to A1 V1 or A2 V2. You can find the rate of discharge either using A1 V1 or A2 V2. The answer will be the same. Now, area A1 0.0314 into velocity 4, which gives the 0.1256. If you will use this equation, the answer will also be the 125.6 liters per second. Okay, thank you.